So the Thiago countdown has officially begun, Reds. We already know that Christian Falk confirmed that negotiations between Liverpool and Bayern will start after the Champions League tournament. So, in case you missed it or you live under a rock, Thiago and Bayern Munich had won the Champions League final against PSG yesterday. So, officially, if this report was true, which it is, they will begin negotiations this week. Now, before we get into the other news, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe down below or at the logo on your bottom right-hand corner for more Liverpool team news and things of that nature. So, after the Champions League final, not only was Bayern Munich's manager asked about the Thiago transfer, in which he made a joke, he was kind of like, yeah, no, he told me he changed his mind. He wanted to stay. No, I'm just kidding. And he was basically like, yeah, we don't know. Nothing's changed. And I don't think he knows either. But Christian Falk again confirmed this. Someone asked him about the future of Thiago. He said Thiago didn't change his mind last night. Okay. Meaning during the Champions League final. A lot of people thought he would change his mind given that Bayern won. Maybe he wants to re-up his contract with them. But he confirmed, meaning Christian Falk, said he didn't change his mind last night, so his future will still be in LFC if the club pays the transfer fee to Bayern, okay? So that brings us to the new info, okay? So Melissa Reddy came out with an interesting article explaining the factors that could be at play. We all know that, one, the deal is close to being done. There's only two things standing in the way of the Thiago deal, okay? And one of them is by Melissa Reddy, which I'll get into in a second, but the other one that we know is the transfer fee. We know negotiations are going on. They've been confirmed by Fabrizio Romano, among others. And we also know that roughly, the fee that Bayern are looking for is around 30 million. We do have some insight as to why the deal may be stalling. So that brings me to Melissa Reddy. Melissa Reddy wrote an article, you can see it here, Thiago question mark, okay, why Liverpool are stalling over the Thiago Alcantara transfer. In the article, she addresses there's no ambiguity that Jurgen Klopp is a great admirer of the midfielder. And while he jars with the club's usual strategy in terms of age, okay, normally Klopp likes to bring in those young players, the 29-year-old is a world-class press-resistant player with supreme ball retention and progression attributes. We saw this in the Champions League final, guys. He's absolutely incredible on the ball. When he gets pressed, he gets rid of it. When he sees a pass, his vision's excellent. Long ball, short ball, on the ground, in the air, doesn't matter. He can make the pass. And then she goes on to confirm in the article, obviously, which we already knew and some people denied, Liverpool are significantly interested in Thiago. Now, the most important thing here, okay, regardless if the deal is close or not, I just want to clarify that, okay? In my opinion, the deal is definitely close. They're working out the kinks. Now, the money was the one thing. The second thing is this, okay? She goes on to say there's too much uncertainty at present for concrete declarations. But the basic line from Anfield is that Thiago is a player that would love to have under the right circumstances, and a factor in that is having space in the midfield for him without disrupting squad harmony. So the space thing, guys, we have Marco Grujic coming back, okay? We have Curtis Jones coming up through the ranks. Ox did just get injured, okay, but he's back in 8 weeks. Keita's starting to get his foot in the squad. We still have Wijnaldum, Henderson, and Milner, okay? The problem with this is, when do we get rid of Grujic? If we get rid of Grujic, okay? The reports recently are saying that we're trying to get rid of Grujic and Harry Wilson for around 40 million. So, one thing is, does Klopp risk disrupting squad harmony, as Melissa Reddy put there, and bring in Thiago, even though we still have a solid 7 senior midfield players? That's the first thing. The second thing is just flat out space. Is there space for Thiago to play without disrupting someone else's playtime? And I've talked about this before with Wijnaldum, okay? If Wijnaldum has 1 year left, if he ends up leaving, okay, then it's fine. We have that space for him. But if he doesn't, what's going to happen to the midfield, okay? Of course, there's injuries, but in a perfect world, what's going to happen? That's the big thing. So, to sum everything up, guys, we know negotiations are going on, and we know that a deal is close. There's two things that we need to keep in mind. The money situation, okay? Michael Edwards is obviously trying to negotiate it down. Money is tight with all clubs, not just Liverpool, okay? And the second thing is disrupting squad harmony and, of course, having space for the guy. That's what it comes down to. But it seems that there is enough smoke here that this deal is so close. And if Klopp really wants him, and according to the article, he's a huge admirer of the player, he's going to get it done, okay? However, I do want to address and just play devil's advocate, okay, because everyone should see both sides of it. Look what happened with Nabil Fekir, okay? Look what happened with Timo Werner. All of that plays a factor. If we decide not to spend the money, that's it. That's the one factor keeping him from coming in. The Timo Werner deal was close. He was an admirer for Liverpool, but Liverpool didn't want to pay the fee. Sorry, it's done. It's not happening. So those are the two things I want everyone to keep in mind. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. And of course, down below, give me your thoughts about the rumors and everything like that. What do you think of these articles? And until next time, Reds, take care.